Hey guys, so today we will learn about pivot tables. So basically, what pivot table does is it overall reduces the complexity of doing any calculation. Uh, so for this data set, let's try to uh, find the number of students per class. All right. So now if we want to find the number of students per class, the traditional way to do it would be we would go here and then we would select a filter, and then we will select, for example, let's say we want to know how many students are there in class 5. So now we can see that in class 5 the number of students are, the total number of students are 14. Okay, you just have to select all this, and then a count will be displayed on the bottom of the screen. You will know that it's like 14. So this is like the traditional way, and it's not at all optimized. We want to know for all the classes. So how will we do that? So for that case, we will use pivot tables. How to use pivot tables is, firstly, we will remove the filter. Okay, now filter is removed. uh, what we'll do is we'll select all the data sets, we'll go to insert, then we'll go to pivot table, and in new worksheet we want pivot tables. So see, a new sheet has been made here. Now we want to find the number of students in each class. So what we'll do is we'll select class, we'll drag it into rows, all the classes are displayed here, and then we will select student ID and drag it into values. Now we know, like in each classes, how many students are there. So this is like an amazing process to know this. Now again, this is, let's name this sheet total number of students in each class in class. Yes. And then we'll go select this, we'll insert, sorry, we'll go insert, and then we'll select pivot table, new worksheet. Now let's try to find average exam score per class. So how we will find average exam score per class? Think about it. So what we need is class. Firstly, let's try it here. Average exam score per class. So what do we need? We need a class first. So we will select class and we will drag it into rows. Then we need exam score. So we will go here and we'll select exam score S1 or S2, whatever you want. So let's select it in, put it in values. Now this is the total, right? So we want average. So we will go here, value field settings, and we will select it to average. Now we know average exam score per class. Similarly, again, we will insert a new pivot table in a new worksheet. And now what we are trying to find, we are trying to find average attendance by city. So what we will do is we will drag city in rows and then attendance percent here in values, and we will select it to value field settings. We'll put it to average. So this is the average attendance percent by cities. Again, let's insert a new pivot table. Now what we are trying to find, we are trying to find total fee collection per class. So we'll select class, we'll drag it into rows, then we'll select monthly fees, we'll drag into values, and we'll set the values to sum, which is already there. So we now know how much fees is collected from each of the class. Similarly, we'll go to new field and then we'll select gender wise student count. Gender wise student count. We'll select here and then we'll select gender and pull it to rows. Then we'll select student ID and we'll pull it to values, and then we'll select here. It's already the aggregation is already count, so we don't have to do anything. So now we know that there are 50 females and 50 males. So yeah, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching.